What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis, live discussion about all dimension of trading, including live trade, live analysis, fundamental, technical, as well as trading psychology. So looking at the chart in the beginning of trading week, trading day, second day of the trading week, as you have seen yesterday, today, very good trading day we are passing. And let's look at what we have in the market. Now before I begin this session, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Make sure you join the free Telegram channel, link in the description area. Let's look at the market starting with gold, and then we'll jump on to dollar yen, Gbp USD, euro dollar, and all other instruments that I was looking. Also let me know in the live chat which one you are trading or which instrument you want me to cover. So looking at, first of all guys, looking at gold, I was looking at first of all daily. Now from the daily perspective, there was a long doji here on gold from the daily. Last day of trading week, we saw there was a massive rejection from the support. After breaking this low, we saw that gold has a bounce to the upside. Now this is what exactly also expected in my weekly forex forecast. You have seen that gold initially to come down to grab liquidity and then to go up. Gold is doing exactly as it is. Now we'll discuss more how you can also benefit from this movement. Now what I see that guys, gold, as you can see, there is an imbalance in that zone. Gold has tested the daily support level. Now we see that the market again moving towards the upside to the daily resistance zone. I think that gold might be going up to break this resistance, or at least testing this level, which is the 1934 1935 level. Very highly likely to happen, as we see that gold has a bounce from the support. Now we might see gold is going up and hitting that level from the bigger picture perspective. Now looking at the weekly, you can see this is the weekly support level. Gold has come to this level, created this balance which is needed. Normally if gold didn't come initially, I would say that it might come back down again, but we saw that gold has done enough pullback to the downside, has come back to this support level, and then we saw that gold, after testing this support, gold had a bounce to the upside. Now after the previous weekly doji, the price tested the low. Now we could see test of the high. I think that we might see gold breaking this weekly high, creating a new higher high. Very highly likely to happen from bigger picture perspective. So we see that from the weekly and daily, there is a possibility for upside movement on gold to the resistance. Now from the 4-hour, we have seen there is a doji here, okay, previous session followed by a bullish candle, which is typically this is what happened when you see this kind of doji followed by another bull candle. Look at the 1-hour chart guys to see what you can see, that from that 1-hour chart, after breaking this high, gold consolidated, grab liquidity, and we saw that again the price forming series of higher high and higher low, which is a typical bullish market structure. Now you can see that screen, this is another massive gold trade just early today, just before an hour early before this live session, we have secured on gold. Now let me tell you why did I open this trade guys. It's very important that I explain everything, how I pick the trade. Now if I go to this trade, why did I open that, let me tell you. As you know that the knowledge is always transferable. It is important that you are spending a lot of time behind trading, so you speed up your process by understanding how trading works, and that's why I explain everything from core. So if I look at this trade just today, before the live session, we have opened on gold after back-to-back two winner yesterday on gold. Now this is the second day of trading week. we have secured another trade on gold. Now we bought gold at 1925.32, stop loss at 1923.84, and take profit at 1928.10, and we have closed with full profit on this one, hit the profit target. Now this is where you can see 1925 level. See, this is where we saw a 4-hour candle. Okay, now this 4-hour candle, when it was closing, the price formed this long wick doji. Now this is a shooting star. Keep in mind that when we trade shooting star or any kind of price action pattern, the key points that we look at in the market is the market structure. Now if you look at the market structure on gold, it grab liquid. It's a strongly bull market, no doubt about it. You can see every time the price is creating series of higher low, first thing. Secondly, we saw that there was significant liquidity grab here. Now this is where we have also trade yesterday in our NY session. A massive trade from here has gone in that direction. Now the second thing that we got the liquidity. The last thing that we have is the price action. Now if you look at this time frame, on the lower time frame, we saw that gold has formed typical bullish price action from the 1 hour. Also you saw that there is a bullish engulfer multiple times. The price grabbed liquidity, and from that zone you saw that there has been significant movement to the upside. Now if I look at the 15 minutes time frame, turn on our TF indicator, we saw that this is where exactly we can see that gold has made this leap after this bullish signal according to our TF strategy, and from that zone I have opened the position, and also I have shared that position to our VIP students who are trading with us. As I was not on live, we had a trade yesterday, this one, our New York session live trade, and from that zone you can see if you hold that trade also, you can see what happened. It gave you almost more than 4 times profit. Now this one, same thing, we closed this one with 2 times. Now we close another one 2 times. Basically we got 4 times. Now so far from yesterday we gained, today 2%, yesterday 3%, 5% only on gold in 3 trades. All of them are winner, 100%. Now let's move on. Let's see what next we have as a trader. We can't just settle on 1, 2, 3 trades. We need more trades. So let's see what opportunity we have. Let me know in the live chat that what we can discuss. And in the meantime also guys, if you want to trade all of them with us, as you can see all the trade that I share with VIPs, and also if I am on live, you can join us. There is a link in the description area and also link at the top of the chat. Click the link for the website, visit website forextradingwizard.com, and then click join now button. I would recommend you to join so that you can speed up your learning and growing as a trader, as every trade that I take I share with the group who are trading with us so that they can also get benefit from it. I think that that's the best education you'll ever find. Will help you to grow and fast track your learning and becoming a profitable trader. Derek, thank you very much. Derek, AUDNZD, good morning. Status, welcome, coach. Thank you very much. Morning from UK. Thank you very much. Morning. Thanks for that. Morning, sir, from South Africa. Thank you very much for joining from South Africa. Thank you from Nigeria. Thank you very much. Molly, good morning. I'm here already, coach. Good morning, Frederick from Nigeria. Thank you very much, Frederick. You are welcome always for joining here. Good morning, coach. How was your night? Very good. Thank you very much for asking. Very good night, Kennedy. Good morning, Kennedy. Tony, thank you very much. Did your VIP members equally took the trade before the live sessions? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Because the trade was sent out to VIPs. You can see for those 240, for those who saw the trade, definitely I'm sure that I have made good trade on this one, starting the day with another gold trade winner, and still the whole day is remaining. Let's see how we can find more trades in the similar way. If you have a minute, could you please check Gbpusd? Absolutely, Gbpusd is very important today, as GBP news coming up later today. We'll be looking at that as well. Thank you for that. Good morning. Can you look at monthly please? Yeah, absolutely. Gbpusd, GJ, yep. Please, what's your take on Euro GBP? Yeah, absolutely. Gopi, good morning coach. Missed the trade, but perfect trade. No problems at all. You know, sometime it's okay. Sometime you might miss the trade, but you know, trading is like that. I do also miss a lot of trades, but you know, you have to be comfortable, because otherwise there could be the chance of experiencing FOMO, and FOMO always, you know, FOMO is not good at all. So make sure that guys, you also keep check on, you know, any trade you miss, just let it go, wait for the next one. That's how trading works. Sometimes you will miss some trade and be okay with it. That will help you to, you know, eliminate FOMO trade, which is very important, especially in the beginning. So let's see now what else we have. I will be looking at GBPUSD and GBPJPY, and then we'll come back to this one here. Now if we look at from the daily on GBPUSD, why daily? Because whenever I open my trading chart, I first look at daily time frame, because daily time frame is very reliable, and also it's a higher time frame, so you get a clear idea of the directional bias in the market. Now daily is neither too high time frame nor the too low time frame, so it's a reasonable time frame, and there's a lot of trader trade on daily chart. There is a very clear reason behind it, because either you are doing a full-time job or doing a part-time job or even trading full-time, daily chart is very reliable, because once the candle close on the daily, if you have a good trading capital, you just set the trade for half an hour in your time zone, if it is in the morning or in the evening or in the afternoon, and then forget about it. Okay, that's and then go about your day. If you don't want, like, let's say if you are a profitable trader and trading on the daily time frame, you don't have to do anything, right? Just set the trade, go to the beach, go to barbecue, go to family event. It's a nice way of living. Once you gain that, you know, freedom, gain that skill set of being a profitable trader. In the beginning, little bit of works needed to hone the skill as a trader, and this is where it comes to learning and growing. And I would recommend that, you know, always focus on learning. Once you learn, you can speed up your retirement. Okay, you know, it's sometimes very hard to see that, you know, retirement age is 70 years, 65 years. You know, almost people lose their whole life working just to relax on the old age. But I would say that, you know, retiring at 40 years, retiring at 50 years is possible, so that, you know, most of the springtime of life one can spend with, you know, with ease and with have a very happy and fulfilling life. So it is important that, you know, what you are doing, you need to have a clear goal so that you can grow and, you know, going towards the life that you really deserve and you dream of. Dream is very important. So to have a dream is very important, and then you can write it down in a piece of paper what you want, and then you can move towards the things that you are dreaming for. Everyone have the ability to go where you want to go. So looking at GBPUSD from the daily perspective, we see that you can see this market is very predictably readable. What I can say, it's a bullish market structure with this, you know, this is a series of higher high and higher low, strong uptrending market structure followed by quite a few days of pullback, and that's consolidation is basically a bull flag on GBPUSD. Now with this bull flag, what we saw that gold has broken the support level here. Okay, now this bull flag has broken the support, grab liquidity, and then we saw the price has broken to the upside again. Now this is the daily candle, which is a typical middleman. Now this is a very important price action, guys. Middleman. Now middleman is one of my favorite trading strategy. Now if you know the middleman strategy, you can go to your student dashboard, look at what does a middleman strategy says, and you'll see exactly what it is. Perfect textbook middleman and very high probability trade setup. And afterwards that you can see Gbpusd had made this move to the upside, and I think that it will continue to rise as it grab liquidity, it formed the middleman, and then from that zone we saw that the market is heading to the upside. And this is what I mentioned in yesterday's London session as well, that Gbpusd might be heading to the upside. So yeah, if you want to know what is a middleman, what's middleman strategy, also you can learn that. I would recommend you to join us to our lifetime access plan, where you will be able to access what is this middleman strategy mean exactly. Quite a few times I also explained, but need a back tested proven strategy where you can learn what is in fact a strategy mean, how to use them. So I recommend you to go ahead and do that if you want to be part of this trading community. Now what we saw that on Gbpusd, this is a move that has happened yesterday during the New York session time, and quite a few sessions of movement. I think we might see now Gbpusd might be coming down for a deeper pullback as there is a news coming up. Let's look at the Forex factory. If you look at the Forex factory calendar, we can see that this is a 4 p.m. we'll cover in just 10 minutes. GBP climate count change, that news will be very volatile. Now we might see that initially some movement on Gbpusd. Let's see, as Gbpusd, you can see a little bit of pullback to the downside which is needed. Now if we look at, this is the 1 hour chart, the price already has created this significant movement. Almost from this time we have seen that Gbpusd had a significant movement. Okay guys, so just looking at a little bit of technically Okay guys, just a little bit of technical issue resolved. Thank you very much for your patience. So there is a little bit of technical issue that has been resolved. Thank you for that. So what do we see that on Gbpusd, what we are expecting at 5 minutes news is coming up. So just guys, I will take a 30 seconds break just to resolve this. So, hello, my dears. My apology. There is a little bit of technical. So we see that Gbpusd has just now the news been released. Let me look at guys. Forex Factory. calendar. If you look at the calendar on Gbpusd, so 4 p.m. Okay, so you said the result is okay, so it's a little bit of negative for GBP. Okay, normally this value is bigger, means a little bit of negative for GBP. So let's look at how it is impacting the result. Now with that result, what we see that the market got a little bit of volatile. Let's look at the overall impact on this. Actual less than forecast is good for currency, so actual is more than forecast now. Okay, so we see that after the news been released, the price is heading to the upside. If we look at the gold, okay, we saw a gold candle close on the 4 hour as well with a gap opening, and we can see the market is also heading to the upside. Okay, looking at the overall picture in the market, okay. So there is a bullish engulfer on gold, has closed with a gap opening and long wick at the top. I think that gold might be heading to the upside further. So we might see gold is going to this resistance line. Let me see how this news is impacting, and then we'll look for an entry opportunity. GBPUSD in fact had a massive move to the upside. Now with this movement, now if you have seen our previous analysis as well on GBPUSD, we saw that there is a strong bullish pin bar, followed by from this level there has been another movement to the upside on GBPUSD. Okay, so with that said, from 1 hour and 4 hour perspective, and from the weekly as well. So if we look at the multi-time frame perspective, from the monthly, GBPUSD has broken the monthly resistance line. As you can see, this is the monthly resistance zone which is broken to the upside. And from the weekly as well, we can see the market has broken to the upside. From the daily, with this bullish pin bar, gold has broken to the upside, on GBPUSD has broken to the upside. Now from the 4 hour perspective, with this bullish engulfer, the price has created this move. I think that now if you look at for the lower time frame, as we saw after this break towards the downside on the 1 hour against the trend, grab liquidity, and then has made move to the upside. So let's see what kind of lower time frame price action we can get for potential entry, either on GBPUSD or on gold. Now gold, after this movement initially from that zone, we saw that it's still maintaining bullish market structure. Okay, so 4 hour candle closed with a bullish candle, and I want to see that the market again heading to the upside. Any kind of pullback, especially on the 5 minutes or 15 minutes, will give us potential entry opportunity on gold. Thank you. Okay, so we see that what time are usually signal called? Amid most of our signal called in London session, New York session, and in Tokyo session. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so looking at, thank you very much. Look at Gbpusd. I need to take some trade today. How about the news? Okay, we will be looking at that, coach. Today gold support or resistance, or yeah, gold looks like that highly bullish. Okay, morning, coach. How is your opinion about entry level with counting previous candle? Okay, thank you very much. Very nice, thank you. Can you look at monthly gold, please? Is okay. UJ correction. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Thank you. Nazir at your morning, thank you very much. Can you get into trade like gold? Sir, look at gold, please. I have put in 1920. Thank you very much. Gold, so gold is going up. Yep, thank you very much. Morning, sir, look at gold, please. I have put in 1920. Okay, so 1920, if you are buy, then definitely gold is going in the right direction. That should be okay. Gold is doing very well. We see that there is a potential movement to the upside on gold. Hello mentor, hope you are fine. Saying something about gold, please. Yeah, gold, we see that potentially is still maintaining bullish market structure, and I think that gold might continue to rise to the upside. Thank you. So look at gold, please. I have put on 1920. Thank you very much. Okay, which news they affect gold? So the gold effect, you know, all kinds of news, especially GBP USD news is affected by gold. What's happening? GBP USD, sir, how long have you been trading for? Demand, very good question. I'm trading now more than 10 years, since early 2013 and 14, and now it's almost nearly 10 years. Thanks for asking that. It's a long journey. Okay, still remaining a lot of things to do. Okay, so looking at gold, guys, what do we see? That gold is still maintaining typical bullish market structure, and I think that gold highly likely we could see that it's going up to test this resistance line. Now along the way, if we find another opportunity, we'll definitely jump on a trade. Now as I mentioned, we had another trade. This is the third trade of the week on gold. We bought here, stop loss below this 1923, TP target at 1928, which has given us the full profit on this one after yesterday's massive trade on gold here during the London session time, during the New York session time. And also yesterday 2 trades, both of them winner. Today 1 trade also winner, and I'll look for more. Okay guys, in the meantime, if you want to receive all of them, also you can join us. All the trade that I open, I share with all the members that who are trading with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. If you want to know from a real trader who will really help you, you can join us. As I mentioned, that without proper guidance, it's really hard to be profitable as a trader. Now this happened to me when I started my journey as a trader. You know, I didn't have any guidance. I didn't know how things works, and I just randomly took trade and lose money. So instead of losing money, I will recommend you to join. Link in the description and also link at the top of the chat. Now you have seen our live trade yesterday during the New York session and London session time, which was a live trade in this live session. Now today, before we start the live session, we have opened this position. Now let me tell you why did I open the position, so that you guys also can learn from it. Now if you look at this gold structure here, this is an inverted head and shoulder in that area. Now with this inverted head and shoulder, what we have seen that gold has broken to the upside. Now with this breakout, we saw the price grab liquidity from this 20 EMA and then has broken to the upside. We saw multiple times from 1 hour perspective, gold has formed this bullish candles. Now the reason that I have called for this trade is because you can see in that zone there's a gap opening, and then the market has formed series of higher low. From 4 hour perspective, we saw that in that area there is a shooting star. That shooting star just closed with a long wick at the top. Now keep in mind, when you see an uptrending market, a shooting star on a level of support with a long wick at the top, in majority of the time you will see the price will go ahead and fill that long wick at the top. It's very important that you know exactly how the market moves. It takes a little bit of time, I know. Be patient, and you, as long as you are not quitting as a trader, you must know everything. In the beginning, I also was in a kind of puzzle. Trading looks like puzzle, but finally I worked it out, and you can do that too. The only thing that you need, dedication and sticking to the plan, sticking to the game. You might have heard that trading is a bit hard, but once you know how trading works, it becomes much easier for you. Let me know in the live chat if you have any questions. So we see that gold, I think highly likely we might see that gold might be heading to 1934-35 level. Dollar CAD, yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. AUD and ZD. Derek, good day, coach. I'm confused on GBP news results. It says if I actually is less than forecast. Yeah, this is what I was trying to mention, that news results may not differ much. The more important here, let me tell you, very important thing that you need to understand, the data release will not give you exact direction in the market. So then why it is important to look at the news? It is truly important to look at the news, what the data is coming up. Why? Because you see, before the data release, there are a lot of traders. There are two things happen in the market. Firstly, traders closes their position because there is a news coming up. They don't know what might happen. Uncertainty, okay? For example, when there is a high impact news, any kind of data is being released. What if the data become very bad or very good? Then you will see a very strong reaction in the market. And because of that, a lot of trader closes their position early enough, okay? So the market loses volume. And then once the data is being released, the traders feel relaxed. The data release is not that bad. Now let's open position. And then the market started to get a lot of volume. And because of that reason, the market started to move normally in the direction of the original trend. Now, if you look at GBP USD, what do you see? Let's forget about, you for half an hour, you have forgotten about that there is a news coming up, there is a data release. You only see this structure here. What do you see? There are three things that you need to look at when you are looking at this market. Number one is the market structure, the trend, which way GBP USD is heading. Without any question, this is an uptrending market structure, creating series of higher high and higher low, right? Which is an uptrending market structure, long-term bullish market structure. So we see that market structure is bullish. The next thing that you look at is the liquidity, okay? Now liquidity means that which way the market is gathering liquidity. It's important that if you see that the market is gathering liquidity from the support, highly likely this market will trend to the upside. Okay, now if you see the market gathering liquidity from the resistance, you'll see the market will be heading the other direction. So if you look at this market on Gbpusd, which way the market is gathering liquidity, I'll put a number. Let me know which one has gathered highest liquidity. 1, 2, and 3. Can you let me know in the live chat, guys, which number has highest liquidity gathering? And then I'll explain exactly how you can also spot this, and then you'll know exactly why the market moves. It is important to know why the market moves. Keep in mind, the trader who are profitable, who has an intellectual curiosity. Intellectual curiosity is very important, asking the most important question, why things happens that happens. Thank you very much. GBP should instead go down. Okay, thank you very much. I need English class. I'm late. Oh, thanks. Fine. That's late. It's okay. We all late at some point in life. Thank you, coach, for sharing your knowledge. You're always welcome. Sir, if gold goes low, how much would it go? I see that gold is heading to the upside, but I will discuss that if it goes down. Thanks. Thank you very much, coach, for explanation regarding news data and effect on the trend. Thank you very much. Okay, wow, that's 2. Very good. Mohid Akhir, number 3. Also number 3 is a liquidity grab, but 2 is, I think, that very good answer, everyone. Thank you very much. 2, all these 3 has gathered liquidity, but 2 has the highest number of liquidity. You can see this is the key points that you need to look at, that the market gathered. The reason the 3 has highest number liquidity, this candle, is because if you look at the past, you see already the price gathered liquidity here. So when you see a liquidity zone is broken, a new liquidity zone is created, this is where you see the market has the highest number of liquidity. And because of that reason, we saw that afterwards the market made a massive move to the upside. Now these are the factors to look at when deciding the direction of the market. I hope that you guys enjoying. Give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Every weekend also I release a lot of content for you guys to understand. This weekend also, during the London session and New York session time, I'll be releasing a very important lesson on gap opening. So probably you're sometimes fascinated about gaps, so I will be discussing. There are many things that I even haven't shared with you guys, so make sure that you stay subscribed, press that bell button. I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. Everyone have time to do that. Smash the like button. Thank you very much. And also, if you're looking for a regulated broker, our recommended broker is EverTrade. You can join EverTrade using our link I'm giving. There's already a link given in the live chat. You can click the link, register for free, start trading with a regulated broker. Also link in the description area. For those who already registered, I'll recommend you to start trading with a minimum capital. It is important that you always trade with a regulated broker so that your capital in your safe hand. So do that also. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Your support is appreciated. Thank you very much. The middle one, very good. I see that every one of you growing as a trader. Very good. Thank you for that. Okay, so let's look at now. We see Gbpusd with the news coming up and released. We saw movement on including the gold. We see that potentially movement. I think that gold highly likely will hit the resistance zone today from the daily. Now if we look at even on the 5 minutes time frame for a potential opportunity, there's a liquidity gap, and then so the trend is to the upside, and we could see that continuation towards the upside to this resistance line. Guys, so you see very strongly bullish gold on, except this one NZD-JPY is dropping, might be heading to the upside again. So Yeah, looking at gold again. Let me know guys which one you are looking at exactly. I know. Please coach, do you think gold will go above 1935? Frederick, I think that gold will hit 1935-34 level, highly likely, but breaking this high is subject to the timing, because if we look at the daily on gold, there is something that we need to look at here as well. This is the daily doji. You can see this is a daily doji. Now from that daily doji, gold had a bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, what we see that gold is hitting that resistance zone. And if we look at this market, there is a little bit of imbalance here, it left. And what I think that gold might break this high, okay, and then we could see that gold again coming down to fill that imbalance, or we could see continuation to the upside. Okay, so for the time being, we can expect it to move to the up, up to the resistance zone, and afterwards we'll see how it does. It might even form a semicircular structure to come back to the support level. So trading is like that. You always need to rely on the current time price action. This is why when especially multi-time frame is very important. The trade that we have open, you can see a shooting star. Now this is where exactly I bought gold, and from that the price has gone up like this. So once it will reach 1934-35 level, if it reach there, then we'll see how the price is reacting to the level. If we see that long wick candle rejection from the top, maybe we can look for selling again. For the time being, we see that there is a potential for upside for short-term perspective. Dollar yen, yeah, absolutely. Jian, thank you very much. Gold, GJ and GU, thank you very much. We'll be looking at that. Let me look at Gbp USD. We saw that from that zone there has been significant movement from the daily, after the daily pin bar. Now the price, if you look at the Gbp USD, we see that this is the daily chart, and as you can see, it's a significant movement to the upside on Gbp USD, and this trend is maintaining properly. And I think that highly likely we could see that from monthly perspective. If we look at on Gbp USD, we can see the price is heading to this monthly resistance zone, support level turn resistance. Highly likely we could see the market is hitting that level. If we look at the weekly, after the previous weekly bullish candle, this week also you see the price is heading. If we look at the daily, also we see the same price action confirmation. Now from the 4 hour, we see that after gathering multiple liquidity, already discussed, the market is significantly bullish. Now to enter buy on Gbp USD, what I need is a pullback on the lower time frame, then we can look for entry, as I think that this market will continue its uptrend. Okay, anytime any trade coming along, definitely I will be opening either on, if I am on live, you guys can see that. If I am not on live, I will be also sharing the same trade to all of you guys. Make sure that you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you want to know more about the strategy that I'm trading, you can join us. There is a link in the description area. If you are our lifetime member, you will be able to access all the things that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, all the strategies, all the tools, and also you'll be able to copy all the trades that I'm trading. So if you want to do that, you can visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com, click join now button or click here to join, and you will be able to access everything from your computer. So let's see now what else we have. I will be looking at some of the yen pairs. So you see that yen getting a little bit of stronger, especially dollar yen and we see that dollar yen looking at after long-term consolidation, dollar yen has dropped well below. Now if I look at the monthly on dollar yen, we can see that after back-to-back 3 months of bullish move, dollar yen has come to the coming down for a pullback. I think the dollar yen, we could see it's coming back to this level here. You see this red candle is very, very important because we saw there is a reversal here, has gone up, and I think dollar yen coming to a very important level where we can find anytime a reversal trade for a strong huge move to the upside. Now if we look at the weekly on dollar yen, we can see that from the weekly perspective, this is the potential movement on dollar yen. Now from the weekly, the price already has broken this this swing high. It might come down to this level here. Okay, you see below this green candle is the starting of another impulse, a huge liquidity. Now as you know that the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, I think the dollar yen highly likely will come back down to this level, grab liquidity, and then we can expect dollar yen to move to the upside. Now from the daily, so far we have seen significant movement. It's coming to a very, very important zone where we can find another opportunity. Now I will never sell at the moment on dollar yen. As you can see, it's a long-term bull market. The price coming down for a deeper pullback. It's coming to a liquidity zone now, and as soon as I will find an entry for potential movement to the upside, I'll look for buying on dollar yen. So all the yen pairs, I think that they are preparing basically for a bullish move. Very soon we could see that movement, including GBP, JPY as well. So let's see how it does. Thank you very much. Good morning, coach. Inverted head and shoulder in gold. Okay, very strong move can be seen. Yep, that's what we see, that gold. Okay, it has broken 31 level, 1931. All right, let me see on the 5 minutes time frame. As you know that I trade gold on the lower time frame. It's very good to trade on lower time frame, and all my trade that I send also on the lower time frame. Now this trade that early today we have opened and closed with profit on gold, also based on lower time frame. So this is the third trade of the week that we have secured on gold, and all the 3 trades that we have opened on gold so far yesterday and today are profitable, and I want to see more trade coming along the way. The main thing here is, guys, is the patience. Okay, keep patience. I'm new on your channel. Thank you, Dakish. I'm sure that you will enjoy if you are new. For those who are new, make sure, guys, you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Stick to the channel. I know I'm committed to give you the best trading education ever possible. As you know, if you look at other, here you will find completely unique, and there's no doubt about it. The reason is everything I discuss is self-taught, and also from some of the delicate sources you will ever find. Okay, the approach that I use is institutional approach. Institutional trading is the right way to trade. Okay, based on liquidity, market structure, and price action, because the market is moved by institution. As a retail trader, the only way we can be profitable in this market is by understanding how the bigger investors trade in the market, and then following their footstep. And very few, because to trade like an institution, you need to see the unseen. This is the key points here. Okay, for example, what you see on the chart is some bunch of candles, but what is not seen in the chart is the liquidity, order flow. You can't see them. Now to see them, you need to see the unseen, and to do that you just need a little bit of focus, right guidance. For example, where is the liquidity? to know that, first of all, if you know the mechanism of the market, how the market moves, then it becomes much easier. Let's say if we explain what is a liquidity, let me tell you. Let's say this is a resistance zone, right? Now if you see a market, let's say, has gone to the resistance, has come back down, again has come to the resistance, has come back down. Now after multiple times the price reject from that level, what happened is that the traders start to create a belief that this market is selling off this level. So like every retail trader will start to trade from that level, stop loss above this high, take profit here. Now just to see that next time we'll penetrate that level, we'll trigger the stop loss and we'll come back again to the direction where is your TP target. If you experience that few times, definitely you know what I mean. Now you'll see that when the market triggered that zone, when it breaks this high, the next move become very big. Okay, and this is where the patience come in place. Wait for that liquidity trigger to happen. Why this happen is because when you sell, your stop loss is a buy order. You can note it down. When you sell, your stop loss is a buy order. Now when you place a buy order, let's say you sold, you told your broker that I want to place a sell order, okay, and you told your broker, okay, your brokerage place a sell order. Maybe virtually you don't need to call these days, but this is what exactly, right? You sold means you place a sell order thinking that I'm selling. But if the price goes up and hit you the stop loss, you become a buyer instead of seller. Now once you become a buyer, there is someone on the other side sold. Who sold? The big boys. And once they sell, the market will go for a skyrocket. And this is the trade that we need to take for bigger movement. When they sell. Now when they sell, when there is a liquidity trigger. Now if I give you that example, if you look at the Gbpusd that we are talking about, now you can see that Gbpusd, you see this is a liquidity trigger. This is where the big boys bought from here, because when this happened here, there is a lot of trader bought, okay, and their stop loss is here, and there is a huge liquidity in that zone. Now once you see that much of liquidity in that zone, the price triggered that big boys bought, and you need to buy from that zone. And if you don't know the liquidity, we do have a liquidity indicator. Now if you look at this to buy, you see this buy is according to our TF strategy and also liquidity indicator that I use. This liquidity indicator is telling me where is the liquidity. You can see only two zone where there is a liquidity trigger had happened, and I use this, one of my favorite trading tool. You can access that too if you are our lifetime member. You can find all the information in your student dashboard, and this is what I use to find, just to give me some extra edge in the market, to find where the liquidity is getting triggered. Now trading is like that, buying or selling from an important area of value and then looking for the trade to hold for bigger profit target. All right guys, if you want to access all of this tool, also receive all the trade that I am trading, you can join us. There's a link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. Click the link, visit the website. This is the website that you can visit, and then click join now button or click here to join, and then you'll be able to access everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me. There is a live agent available. I will be able to help you any question that you have. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, so looking at Gbpusd, Okay, I'll be looking at some other instrument. AUD and NZD, you saw that there is a bounce from the support level. Let me see. Thank you. Check. Yep. Kadir, check Euro USD. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be looking then. Space. Good morning, coach. I have seen gold broken the monthly bearish trend. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, we see that movement. Thank you for your gold. Dakish, you're always welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm sure that you'll enjoy. Thank you very much, Patrick. Please, why is it that I can't see all the tools that you use in doing the analysis? Trading view as you do. I open free trading view account, but I can't see. I think you should be able to see all the analysis tool even with a free trading view. Probably you need to unlock that. Okay, probably you need to go to the settings, and then there are some setting, maybe you need to do that. You should be able to see all of them. That okay, guys, so let's see what else we have. Okay, we see gold heading to the upside. Let it move, and because there is a daily zone here, we might see, once we will see another movement either going to that resistance level, or so we could see ultimately gold might be hitting that that zone. This is the 1934 level. Okay, we could see that movement. Running trade on gold. So if we look at now JPY pairs, we see that after the news, GBP in fact has become very volatile. All the GBP pairs, what we see that GBP, AUD, GBP JPY, GBP NZD also looks very volatile. Let me see the GBP CAD. Yeah, GBP CAD also looks very volatile. So gold ultimately hitting to that level that we are expecting, and from that zone, what I think that, if you look at the daily, after breaking this high, we might see that gold again coming down for retest of the daily support level. Okay, at this point, from this level, buying will not be a good idea at all. Let's see how the market is reacting to this level, and then we can look for entry either to the upside or downside based on the price action. I think that because there is a long wick here, after breaking this high, we might see that gold again coming down to test this support zone again. Right, there is a very high probability to happen. We saw that with this gold and GBP USD almost heading in the same direction. Okay, gold has broken to the upside, completely strong breakout. Okay, that's a massive breakout. Okay, so you see that gold has broken all this resistance level. So we'll be looking to see let me see how it is impacting the Gbpusd. Just with the strengthening of gold, I think the Gbpusd also heading in the same direction. So you saw that there is a massive bullish move on gold. Okay, so we see that weekly perspective as well, gold has broken the resistance. I think that gold now highly likely will be seeing that is trending to the upside. This is what exactly expected also in the weekly forex forecast. If you haven't watched the weekly forex forecast, also I'll recommend you to do that to see how it was analyzed, so that you can also see how I look at the market. And what we see that now gold has broken the resistance, and with that breakout we could see that the market is coming to this long-term resistance line. Okay, once you see the price has it's overextended to the upside, I want to see that the market has given a suitable entry for either if we see the trend is established to the upside, we'll go long, or we can look for downside for potential selling based on the price action confirmation. Yeah, so thank you very much. Hello coach, when gold breaks the resistance it goes up. Thank you very much. AUD USD, where can I take an entry? So for entry, I'm just I just made a quick 500 on gold. Very good, thank you for that. Yeah, this is the main goal here. You know, this is what we do as a trader. Whenever the opportunity, we take in full and growing our account. As you have seen yesterday's New York session live, we had also this massive trade during the New York session. How many of you were you on that trade? Now this is the same trade is running in the direction. You can see from that level the market created this massive move to the upside. Now this is what I was telling about the liquidity. You see, after breaking this NFP candle, the market has made this massive move to the upside because of the liquidity, and below this NFP candle there is a huge liquidity, and this is why we saw the market has made this massive move. And this is why both of this trade is based on that liquidity trigger. This is the trade that we have opened early today. Yesterday also 2 trades, both of the 3 trades so far on gold, all are winner. I want to see that more coming along the way. 1 was live trade, you have seen in New York session. 2 was sent to the VIPs as well. So let's see what else next we have, and let me quickly look at one by one to see where we can find the next opportunity. I see that AUD pairs looking like a little bit of weaker, except the gold is heading to the upside. Right, we see that significant movement on gold. So now if we see that gold is reversing after strong liquidity gap, we can look for entry based on the real-time price action. But let me quickly look at all of them, guys, to see how the market is doing. GBP AUD, we see that GBP JPY, so GBP pairs looks very stronger, which is very good for us. NZD JPY, so NZD JPY, you know, NZD JPY is in a long-term bull market. I think that this market might turn into bullish anytime. If you look at the daily, you can see the market is below this daily 20 EMA. I think that anytime we could see that NZDJPY is again pushing high, going towards its long-term uptrending direction. If you look at the weekly, we can see that the market already has broken down well below. It's on a level. You can see this red candle is a previous resistance, turn support here. So there is any time what I think that NZDJPY might turn to a bull market. Okay, we could see that. Let's see how it does. NZD/USD with the strengthening of gold, I think NZD/USD also might turn to bull market. Dollar CAD, we see the weakness in dollar. So dollar CAD, dollar Swiss franc, all of them looks downside, including the dollar yen. And if I quickly look at Nasdaq, we saw that after coming to this level, you see there is a multiple times liquidity grab. I think it's now, as I mentioned yesterday on Nasdaq and US30, we might see that it's ranging here. So grab liquidity, we might see going to the resistance line. If we look at the US30, we can see the same thing on US30, that the price might be, you can see with this liquidity trigger from this support, I think it's going to go to the resistance line again on US30 as well, to this level. Highly likely we could see that on this one as well. So yes guys, it was really good to have a good session. We saw that gold is going in the direction, and as London session and New York session coming up, I will come on live again. Guys, don't miss out any of the opportunity. All the link in the description area. Visit the website, and also if you are looking to join with a regulated broker, you can use our link. Use the code WIZARD for 20% bonus on your trading account, and make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. I will still keep watching for the best trade possible. Patience is the key, because any trade that I open, I look for the best from it. So let's keep it up, and I will see you guys again in the next session. With that said, thank you very much. Stay tuned for the next one. Hopefully that we'll find another trading opportunity in that session as well. With that said, thank you very much. I'll see you, and always manage your risk when you trade.